I think when women like you, they'll make it pretty
obvious.
It'll be kind of known that they like you. I think if you get friend zoned, and I'm saying if you get categorized as a person that they're not attracted to, I don't think you're getting out of that box unless there's like alcohol involved or other type of mental alterations. Yeah, substance alter, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say like have you ever found someone not attractive and then you did for some reason like that opinion changed? It typically doesn't happen unless you're a drunk or something like that.
But I mean, at the same time, these conversations would definitely put us in a particular zone with our opposite sex or same sex, however you want to call it or say. But it would definitely put me in a. The
fuck did you just say? I don't what I don't know what you said.
He's trying to do the topic intro for the next topic.
The man just ruined it.
All right.
No, fuck it, Pooch. This is your show. Run on. I'm just
saying this type of conversation to put you in a particular place.
One Up Podcast. I am your host, DJ Noe Fresh.
Running
it back, Nick.
We're just starting over. Running it. Nah, but it will put me in a zone called the friend zone. Thinking like that. Thinking how Pucho is thinking. Say, oh no, if you're a stay-at-home mother or father, you're just a fucking, you don't got a real job. You just stay home. I'm gonna be automatically put in the friend zone. Ain't no girl want to fuck with you like that, or a guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tell a person you ain't got no job. I'm just telling you what I think.
Like 4 times.
No. I'm telling you what I think. But I'm not gonna go up to a person that says, "Oh yeah, my kids are in school. I'm a stay-at-home mom," and I wouldn't be like, "Oh, so you're unemployed?" No, I would just leave them be. I'd just be like, "Hey, whatever."
I want to see that.
In my head, I'd be like, "So you ain't got no job?" You know what I'm saying? But in my head,
Yo, is the friend zone real? Is this a real thing still? Like, can someone get friend zoned? And
what can you give me a definition of the friend zone? What do you think that the friend zone is?
What I think it is where you're talking.
Yeah, how are you interpreting it? Because I've got different ways of answering this question depending on how we're defining the friend zone.
You like somebody, but that person doesn't see you like that. Only sees you as a friend. That's friend zone.
That's called not being attracted to someone. Is that the friend zone?
That's the same thing.
Am I friend zone to me?
Am I just walking around and I see someone that's not attractive? I'm friend zoning them because I'm like, they're not attractive. Friend zoned.
Yeah.
To me, the way I think about the friend zone is when you got two people that talk to each other often enough, and one person clearly wants to pursue some type of romantic situation with this person, the other person, knowing that, kind of leads them along, maybe making them feel like this is a possibility, but actually never going through with that. So they're getting some of the benefits of somebody who wants to be romantically involved with somebody by not actually having to put that skin in the game. To me, that's what I would consider a friend zone.
Okay,
and to me, that's manipulative. That makes a person a piece of shit, among a lot of things. But
so that I will, to answer the question, then yes, the friend zone does exist. I think that it's rarer to use Pucho's example. I think it's rarer than most people say. I think most of the time when someone's saying that they got friend zone, it's just that person is not attracted to them. It's a friend zone of their own mind. They're putting themselves in the friend zone because this person's just not attracted to them, and that's all right. You don't have to be attracted to people. You can choose who you're attracted to. But there is, I'm not going to say that the manipulation side does not happen. I just don't think it happens as often as people think that it does. I think that people are just projecting their anger at the person not finding them attractive into this idea of, oh, I got friend zoned.
I don't know. I think that
you got a fourth topic for us, Tony? Let's move.
No, I think getting friend zoned is only on the male side too, though. Like, it's weird. Like, girls don't get friend zoned at all. I've never seen a girl get friend zoned.
You didn't watch that video that me and Pucho watched recently where there was blindfold dating? There was one guy who had the awesome idea of asking every woman for a hug, and as soon as he seen that they were fat, he was like, "Nah, we think we just be friends."
He's like, I wasn't digging the vibe.
No
this is the whole
way.
thing. Yeah, they were blind. He would get the hug. He'd be like, oh, this chick is wide. He'd be like, he hit the buzz, and then like, whoa, what just happened? Yeah, just wasn't feeling the vibe.
I wasn't
He did it like
feeling the
4
vibe.
times in a row.
That's
Giga
different.
Chad over here.
That's definitely very different.
But
from-
I think you're bugging, bro.
No?
I think I think you're bugging. I think the way that the friend zone manifests itself, is a little bit differently, right? I feel like in the example that I described, it tends to be a woman friend zoning a guy. Like a guy who's like desperate to be with this person, blah, blah, blah. On the other end of things, you get a very similar situation where a guy is leading a woman on into making them think that they could be in a serious relationship. Meanwhile, they're having sex. They are romantically involved, but the friend zone's like slightly different. You're in the side chick zone, and you're never gonna be in a relationship with this person. But they're putting you in a box where they're like, "Look, we're gonna go out sometimes. We're gonna hang out, but maybe most of the time, I'm just gonna meet you at your crib. We're not really gonna be doing things. We're not gonna act like boyfriend girlfriend too much." Beyond the quarters of our homes where we're making out, we're having sex, we're watching movies, we're making each other dinner, and then I'm gonna peace out on you and things like
So
that.
the man's
like,
doing
to
more
me,
friends
that,
with benefits then. He's trying to make it friends with benefits without doing
right.
it.
I think personally, I think women tend to put a guy into a category of I would never be with this person, and sometimes those people they use those people. I think on the other end of things, the guys tend to put women in the box of I would never be in a relationship with this person, but I'm gonna use them for as much sex and you know whatever physical intimacy I could get out of this person.
That's interesting. I actually like that take a lot. I think that's an interesting way of looking at that.
From a guy's like perspective, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say that guys and women are like hardwired differently. I'm just saying in society, these are my experience with what I've seen. It just seems to be the way that things go. Sure, in some other society, maybe it could be different, but
That's why it's
Yeah,
fun.
and Yeah, I think you're right that that is a lot of the situations is they play out in that similar way. I think that there's probably overlap in power dynamics that are different in relationship, but whatever. We're talking about what we see, right? Our lived experiences.
I also do think though, like there's nothing wrong with just having a conversation with that person and be like, yo, we're both not probably ready for a relationship, but we can enjoy each other. You know what I mean? Like just can be friends with benefits pretty much. Just instead of trying to, because doing that sneaky like using thing is deceptive as fuck. You know what I mean? It's just like, let's just let's not go out to the bar with everybody and just gonna just separate. I'll go in my car, you go at night. Nah, like just it is what it is. Just say it. Like, yo, like I like you.
I'll meet you there. We're in the same house right now. Why don't we just ride together? No, it's cool. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, it's right.
I think the problem though with that, Tony, is like I think that's like very wishful thinking. I think if in both of the scenarios I described, if there's honesty involved, the relationship collapses. I think the man who tells the woman, "I'm never gonna date you, but I enjoy your company. I want to hang out and I do want to have physical intimacy." I think most women will be like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that. I don't want to be in this type of situation." And I think on the other end of things, if a woman told the guy, "Yo, we're never gonna be together. I just want to be your friend," and they were just straight up blunt about that, I think a lot of guys would be like, "I ain't wasting my time being friends with this chick." Like a lot of times, those guys are friends. They're just waiting for that day, the potential, that little chink in the armor where things don't go the way that they normally go, and it's like, "Oof, I slid in through the cracks." You know what I'm saying? That's what those people are waiting for. But,
That's
I
exactly
don't think
how
there's
that
anything
goes.
wrong with it. If you express your desires in a situation, and everybody, all parties are cool with it, awesome. Why not?
Yeah.
And you're just friends with benefits, or just friends, depending on what scenario we're talking about. But,
Have any of y'all got friend zoned before?
oh, I have for sure.
I've faced women that I'm attracted to that are not attracted to me. Like, I don't think I've ever been friend zoned. I don't feel like I've ever been manipulated in any of my friendships or interactions or anything. Honestly,
I've gotten friend zoned in like school, middle school, high school, stuff like that. But like in real life, like now, like it's if somebody, I don't know, I just be asking, yo, I like you, can we go out? And if it's like, no, I don't want to go out with you, I'm like, okay, then I'm not gonna sit here and like, that's it. I feel like
I guess that would be the correct like my correct response too. Then like probably in like middle school, high school, shit like that. When you're
that's when I got friend zoned in high school and middle school or high school. I got friend zoned.
Same, yeah. Because I mean, I think that in those days, right, we're much more shy, we're more embarrassed, we're afraid to put ourselves out there. So you kind of flirt with the idea of telling someone that you like them and just hope that things play out organically. And it's like, unless you vocalize that, sometimes things never play out. Yeah,
That's even
I've been friend zoned in the sense that Mateo's saying is not a friend zone, and people, I've been attracted to a person, trying to talk to them, they just weren't attracted to me, and at that time I've had bitter feelings and things like that. But I've also been talking to people that make it seem like something romantic may play out, and then it never does. And it's like, you certainly hinted at this and hinted at, it's like, and like if I could go back in time with my mindset, I would just blurt out, like, by the time I was a senior in high school, I was more just like, hey, look, I think you're cool. Like, let's hang out. No, all right, cool. You know, whatever. And just like, whatever. You know, talking to somebody, liking somebody may take weeks, months of your life. And it's like nothing, it's not fruitful. And it's just like, whatever. I got rejected. It's like, I'll go on. At least I didn't waste, some amount of time invested in this shit.
Yeah, that's the worst. The waste of time is definitely the fucking worst. But no, can you come out of the friend zone, though?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, you think once you're there, that's it. Don't even try to work out of it. Fucking
yeah, I don't know. I think when women like you, they'll make it pretty
obvious.
It'll be kind of known that they like you. I think if you get friend zoned, and I'm saying if you get categorized as a person that they're not attracted to, I don't think you're getting out of that box. Unless there's like alcohol involved or other type of mental alterations, substance alter, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, have you ever found someone not attractive and then you did for some reason like that opinion changed? It typically doesn't happen unless you're a drunk or something like that. Like that, you have an altered mindset. Like typically, whether you're into someone or not. If that's something you want to pursue or not.
And even I don't know, because I think like even for some people, right? Like if I find you somewhat attractive, but I don't like your personality, that would just cut it off too, though. Like even if you're not like a supermodel or beautiful or body wise, like fat booty, thick, whatever the thing is, right? For anybody, personality goes a long way as well.
With your fine ass,
that's beast. But you know what I mean? Like it, like, and that's just saying like, damn, that person's ugly, but you like their personality. That's how some people can look at it too. But it's like, no, you could be hot and just be a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be cute guy, but just a fucking cheap dickhead. So it's just there's things attractive. Yes, that's how you
a cheap dickhead.
I was just bringing in what we were talking about tonight. Just
wow.
So, but
I've with my wife actually. I was friends with her for well over a year before we got together. But I wouldn't say either one of us friend zoned each other.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We were just friends, and then we got together after some period of time. Like maybe, if anybody interprets me saying, nah, you ain't getting out of the friend zone, I'm saying specifically a woman that's stringing you along into thinking that maybe something romantic could happen, but then it kind of never does. That person is never going to hook up with you. Like, it's just, I don't think it's happening. Like, that's just me.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely agree. But if you stuck with us this far along during the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on all social media platforms. YouTube, freaking pretty soon Netflix. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah, Netflix. This is a new announcement.
Got big things coming, guys. Big
things. Yo, I can't get. What episode was that? It's like in the 20s. Yo, big things coming, boys. Big things. I'm like, We ended that recording. I was like, what the fuck is coming? What is he talking about? It's like, nah, yo. Just saying things.
Just saying shit to get boosted up. But nah, yeah, we're on all social media platform, audio only as well, Spotify, the whole shebang. Don't forget, guys, always go one up yourself.
Go watch our Nas review.
And go watch the Nas review. Share it. Tell us how much Pucho hates Nas. Love to see
Who
it.
created Halloween and why?
Go spread that King's disease, folks. Please.